were you meant to already be live? Because you weren't live.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm live now. I just realized, oh, I forgot to put up my, there you go. Wait, is there any music for this? Okay, anyway, I picked Magic School music in the background.
I think I prefer that first one, in all fairness. A very, very adventurous type.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually the token I'm going to be using for my Occult Dragon for my first Pathfinder game. So it's a good match.
Ooh.
All right.
I really want to try Pathfinder. I really do. I want to try Pathfinder eventually.
So
I'm not a huge fan of it, unfortunately, but I mean, I also didn't have a very good party for it.
Yeah, I also hear that even though it's only slightly changed the rule set, even though it's only slightly changed the rule set, I hear the revised version is a lot more beginner friendly. So, yeah, which is good.
I've heard that as well.
Also, yeah, it's best to use Path Builder, the web app, or the mobile app, either one, to create your character because it makes it so much simpler for you, and then play it in Foundry, and Foundry takes care of all the dice rolling, because those are the two major problems with. I'm just going to move you to one side there. Oh no, there we go. Sorry, I'm moving Oni's token there so we can see the map better for stream. There we go.
Yeah, you're
right.
Not actually showing anything on stream.
I might actually turn down the music. I might have turned it up a bit too high. Yeah, I just found generic Magic Library ambience, which is perfect for Strixhaven. Because you guys are going to be cramming at the library because there's actually test mini games in this book.
Oh god.
Yeah. But you can earn chances to roll well in those mini games. So so there's chances to roll well. You basically just have to go, yeah, I'm gonna take some periods out because like this skips over big chunks of the school year. We'll only be seeing bits of the school year where basically relevant plot details happen. But because Strixhaven is also a very flexible adventure, we can take our time with it, and you guys can go, hey, I want to go talk to my favorite student NPC, see if I can get a little romance going, or just make a friend, or yeah. Well, obviously, Bow Chicka Wow Wow has to be black screen because it is a live. We can't do that. We can't do that because it twitches TOS, unfortunately.
Damn TOS.
Yeah, but don't worry, that's implied off screen. Anyway, right. So, welcome to Strixhaven, or at least you guys will be going to Strixhaven soon enough. After we make our characters and party. So far we are setting up our characters for our future Strixhaven campaign here on my channel. And tonight, Oni and Stella are going to be making their characters. Stella has already been prepping hers, and she's very excited for her dragon. Oni, just to let you know, your character won't know she's a dragon right away. All right, we will. Okay. Out of character, everyone knows. Otherwise, this won't work. Because then, because people will then be going, "Oh, why does that?" Why? And hopefully, people who don't catch the character creation streams won't know the big surprise. So that'll be on them for not catching the character creation streams. Right. So on screen right now, I have a map of the campus of Strixhaven. Strixhaven is essentially the size of a city. It is a huge university, and it has essentially 6 campuses, and each campus is roughly the size of a town. So 6 towns put together is essentially a city, a very big city. But yeah, the D&D version of Strixhaven is slightly different from the Magic the Gathering lore in that Strixhaven exists on a cross-dimensional nexus, right? Well, a cross-universal nexus, because a dimension is not another universe. I know pop culture says it a lot, but it's not. It really isn't, guys. Anyway, this cross-dimensional nexus means that your student can come from any existing D&D world. So that's cool. You can come you can come from Arcalvios, which is the reality of Strixhaven, but you don't have to be from Arcalvios. And one reason why, besides me loving dragons and being a dragon, one major reason why I want this to be a dragon campaign is because each of the main 5 colleges of Strixhaven University was founded by a dragon. The 5 original deans of Strixhaven were all dragons who had dual breath weapons, and each campus was named after those dragons. So we'll start up at the top here. We'll see with our little Inkblot mascot. See our little mascots. So the Inkblot mascots are oozes, and they belong to Silverquill. And Silverquill is all about poetry and writing novels, but it's also about, you know, being studying to be a great political leader and all that. It's also about, you know, being able to write speeches, public speaking, and they're the serious drama kids, essentially. They are they're the ones who want to study like Shakespeare and Joyce and things like that. They wouldn't be into the musicals, unfortunately. Some of them are, but they're not really the musical theater kids. Those do exist though. They're just in another campus. And their mascot is it is the little Inkblot, which is an ooze. And they basically float around their little blobby shapes, and they essentially refill their quills all the time for them because they're just an infinite source of ink. And of course, all the mascots can help students in a fight. They're great like that. Also, one of their deans is a vampire. One of the two, because there's 2 deans for every college. Except for like the general shared campus, because all 10 deans are in charge of that one, weirdly enough. I remember that one of the deans is a vampire there, and one of the students that goes there is a Dompier. So
yes,
you'll be meeting her later. Yeah. I know you're going to be trying to romance her, Oni. I know you.
Look,
I'm not judging you.
I'm a man of particular tastes.
Yeah, look, no. Look, if I was a player and someone else was DMing, I'd be going for her too. I can't blame you. But yes.
Well, who knows? There might be a hot boy that can distract me.
I mean, there are a couple of hot boys in Silverquill, but you know, you'll meet them later. But one of them's a real dick, whose literal surname is Antifun. I'm not making that up. You'll see him later. But chances are you guys probably won't like him. Anyway, so we're going to rotate clockwise. We're next going to Quandrix. Silverquill. So one last thing about Silverquill. Silverquill, their main colors are black and white, which in Magic the Gathering is life and death. So
it is indeed.
Yeah, so they're basically based on those 2 colors from Magic the Gathering, because this is meant to be a setting that was a collab between D&D and Magic the Gathering, so that both those things exist here. Alright, so clockwise we're going over to Quandrix, and you'll see a fractal mascot. That one is in the shape of a snake, but the cool thing about the Quandrix mascots, they're basically these like glass shard constructs that can look like any sort of... thank you for whoever pinged that. Yeah, they can look like any sort of animal, so they're an incredibly customizable mascot. Quandrix are essentially the maths and physics nerds who they have the colors of blue and green in Magic the Gathering, which is forest and water, and they are essentially like math nerd rangers and druids. Essentially, you don't have to be those classes, but those ones would fit perfectly there. They're all about studying the patterns of life and things like that, naturally occurring patterns in nature. They study evolution, things like that. So yeah, they're basically... It's a place where both David Attenborough and Neil deGrasse Tyson would go if they existed in this world. Yeah. All right. Next, we're going down here to... This is where the goth hippies go. This is Witherbloom, and their colors are green and black.
The best one.
So we already know where you're going. So yes, so Witherbloom, they have these ugly little caterpillar things called pests that are about the size of a cat. um, and apparently they can become butterflies, but it's very rare. These huge fuck-ass butterflies, but they typically stay as those fugly little caterpillars. And yeah, it's a study of life and death. Their campus is literally a swamp. It's also where the detention ground on Witherbloom is. So a lot of people who want to be necromancers or healing clerics go there. So there's a weird dichotomy there of both those things. It's all about the natural circle of life, of withering and decaying, of birth, all of that. So like, yeah, literally the circle of life is studied there, and that's why they picked the swamp, because there's predators and it's teeming with life. It's also unfortunately like it's swarming with mosquitoes.
And it's also a place that moves us all.
Yeah. It's great. I got it. It took me a second, but I got it. Okay. And then we're going to go to the bottom left there. Now, this is my favorite college, which is why I'll be making a sidekick who goes to this college. This is my favorite college. This is Prismari, and these are the musical theater kids. Their colors are red and blue, fire and water. They are a chaotic elemental. They're a chaotic elemental college. They're all very artsy-fartsy. So yeah, they love musicals. They'd be fans of Wicked and Hamilton and things like that, but they'd also be fans of things like Jackson Pollock, Picasso, because they make those kinds of art. And they got a really cool mascot, which is the art elemental mascot, which is a mascot made up of 2 elements, typically fire and water, because Prismari's red and blue. But you know, there can be other choices as well in there. Yeah, a lot of Genasi tend to go to Prismari, funnily enough, which is, you know, a real big shocker. But I believe the only Genasi NPC who is in the book does not go there. I think he's actually either Lorehold or Quandrix, strangely. Let me just double check the jock that's in this book. Like he's the friendly kind of jock. He's not the bully type of jock. What's his name again? Yeah, he's one of the last students in the book. Yeah, Xanathar Bowen. Oh no, he is Prismari. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, and then last but certainly not least, which is the red and white campus. This is Lorehold. And Lorehold's whole thing is the study of history. A lot of them study military history, but a lot of them study general history. So their whole thing is about learning about the past. Their campus is literally on the one place on Strixhaven where there's a bunch of ruins and secrets for them to uncover. They actually have these giant robots on their side of the campus that literally excavate deep down. So there's whole areas for them to explore and uncover secrets. It's great. And then we're going to go to the middle where there's no mascot, and that is essentially the shared campus for all 5. It's also where first year students go. So even though first year students would have their background in one of the other 5 colleges, they'd always start in the middle and they'd wear a first year uniform. Typically the students pick their choice of college, which they start in second year. They choose that in their first year, their first day of enrollment. They don't really, they're like, okay, we're going to go through my first year of Strixhaven and then I'm going to go to my favorite college. Nah, we're going there. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the colleges. But you'd be starting there. In the central campus, you will find the bars and cafes that are on Strixhaven. You'll find the stadium for all the spellcaster type of sports that are performed at the college. There's all kinds of cool things there. And there's also the college amphitheater, which Silverquill and Prismari always fight over. But yeah, that's generally the overlay of Strixhaven. So before we move on to you guys making your characters, any questions about that?
None whatsoever from me.
None whatsoever from me.
All right. So Stella did some rolling earlier. Stella, do you still want to keep those rolls, or do you want to try again?
I mean, it's at this moment in time, I'm not overly worried. I can roll again for chat if you would like.
Yeah, let's do it for the stream. It'll be on the VOD then, you know?
So,
Yeah.
Poof.
Ooh, that's
Much
a good
better.
one. That is
Much better.
Holy
I'll take
shit!
them.
Yeah. God damn,
You just
Sarah.
made this character even better.
That is a hell of a.
You have just made this character even better. Thank you.
What's that command for that one?
+2, +3, +2, and a flat +0. Holy shit! Whatever your dump stat for 10 is. Probably your wisdom. I'm going wisdom or intelligence, is it?
Who needs to be a nerd when you're hitting things really hard?
Well, you kind of need it for this campaign because there are tests that require intelligence rolls. So just saying.
Who needs to be a nerd when I hit things really hard? I hit the test.
Okay, fair enough. Before we start discussing your choices for character options, Oni, would you like to roll?
Sure, what's that command for that?
That is a macro that I have personally set up. So, I can send you that across, Oni. Give me 1 sec. Find the right Discord first. I'm just going to post that in chat just so that I see if it works. Yes, it does. Cool. There you go. If you post that in chat, it'll post up the exact same way that I've just posted it. And Crit, I shall send you that across as well, because you can then make a macro of it for everybody else.
Okay, cool. You'll have to tell me how to do that after, because we will be doing it for we will be doing these streams for everybody else before we even begin our first game, because that gives me time to set up the yeah, okay. 17's great. 14, the rest of the numbers not great. The 17 amazing though, but yeah, the rest, ooh.
Do I get a reroll since Stella got a reroll?
Yeah, let's go for a reroll because you're just gonna.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that is horrible. Hey, that's better.
That is way. Holy shit!
So crit, just for future, if you go to the 3 hexagons at the top,
yeah,
with the 3 various symbols, if you click on that,
yeah,
it will open up a page for macros.
I see it there.
You can hit add, and it'll add a new macro in.
Okay.
At the very top, the one at the top, and then you type in obviously the name of the macro that you would like. I put rolls for the name of the macro.
Okay, I'll put it. I'll put it stat rolls.
Yep, and then paste that macro in.
Oh yeah, I see you sent it there to me.
Yep, when you're done.
And then anybody who's watching this can see the text on screen. So this is going to be helpful for people who are using this on Roll20 in future.
That's
All right. So yeah, let's save changes.
And then what you want to do is you want to make it before you do anything.
Yeah.
Or go back into it again. So
yeah.
Click back into it. And then you want to make it so that it is visible to all players. So
how do I? Oh yeah, so
at the very bottom, visible.
There we go.
Optional. Change it so that everybody can see it, and then you can actually say to people that this is something that they can add in themselves.
Yeah, that was me who did that there. That is not going to be for graffiti, but Jesus Christ, graffiti would have had good stats, but that's not how I'm making my sidekick. Sorry guys, the sidekicks do not get gigantic impressive stats like you do. But holy shit, 217, so you already got 2 + 3s.
2 15s, a 12 and a 14.
Yeah, so 2 + 3s, 3 + 2s, and 1 + 1. That's not bad. That's really fucking good.
You actually got better. Not gonna lie, you actually will have better stats than I will.
Yeah.
Like outright, if you put them in the correct places, you'll have some hella good stats.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Oni, you've taken a look at the dragons, right? You've probably got an idea of what you want to pick, correct?
I know which subclass. The actual class, I like so many of them, I don't know which one to do.
I mean your dragon subrace, not your dragon subclass.
Yes, my dragon subrace, there's a good few that I'm looking at.
Okay, okay. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute then. So we're just going to go back to Stella for a second, since Stella's already pretty much got hers planned out. So Stella...
I'm already a good portion of the way through.
all right. Take us through what you've gotten so far for your character.
So I have a name, I've obviously got the level, I've got the race, or the sub-race of dragon. I vaguely put where I'm wanting the additional +2 and the additional +1 at this moment in time. Haven't placed my stats just yet, but that'll come in the near future. I've started putting in the features and traits for the dragon. I've started placing some of the proficiencies.
Yeah.
And some of the attacks. I mean, if you would like, I can throw up a stream of this screen via Discord, and you can throw it up on your stream.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll capture that window.
That.
So we can have a look at what your character's doing. Yeah, actually, here's an idea. Yeah, if we go to where is... There it is. Down here. Oh, wait, sorry, I got the wrong chat. That is... Wrong... There we go. Sorry. I will watch stream. Now, I can put this on... Second. Let me see. Where is... Here. Capture specific window? No, that's not it. That shouldn't be in the TTRPG stream. Yeah. Ah, yes, there we go. So I'll just go to the Roll21. Well, actually, no, I'll just turn on window capture. Hold on now. So window capture. Oh, yeah, that's... We don't need the PDF right now. Discord. There we go. So we can see Stella's stats there. People might want to zoom in for that one because Discord does not actually zoom in well for whatever reason. Yeah, so Stella Skysinger, we can see her there.
Yes. Stella Skysinger, the level 1 occult dragon.
Yeah. And of course, we're only using Strixhaven backgrounds for this game. All right?
Of which at this exact moment in time I haven't picked that yet, but as you can see, I have already placed in the 60-foot dark vision that all dragons get as part of their standard racial background.
Yeah.
The draconic gift of which, looking through the PDF, all dragons actually start with their own draconic gift.
Which is cool.
Which is very cool. It meant that I didn't actually need to take the dragon race that I'm going for, but it means I get a second gift in there for free, so
yeah,
I don't mind.
Yeah, also the occult dragon is like perfect for Strixhaven.
Yes, it is. Every dragon starts with a bite and set of claw attacks, and all dragons can also speak, read and write draconic and common, albeit I've written just as dragon in this, just to save.
Yeah, but we know what you mean. We know what you mean.
To save on space.
Yeah. So
for my specific type of dragon, the occult dragon, if I can get back down to it. There we go. So as the occult dragon, I get a choice of either an increase to my strength or charisma by 2, along with the +1 that all dragons get. So my +2 is going into charisma, +1 is going into strength.
All right. So just fill out your stats there, because like while those rolled in a specific order, I'm not going to hold you guys to that order. Yeah, because you guys are supposed to have it customizable anyway.
So we'll go with a 16 for that, and that will take out one of those 15s. We will go with an 81. Yeah, definitely 81. I love that. I love that stat.
An 81 stat. Yep.
Jesus, how high would that?
How
that
high would
dice
that
will
be?
be ridiculously high.
+40. Challenge.
+40.
Yeah, wouldn't it be something like +40?
Yeah, I'd be unchallenged in any charisma base.
Because it's every double number is an extra
even.
+1. Yeah, every even is a
even number. Yeah.
Yeah, every even number goes up 1. So
yeah.
we will go for a 10 in our wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom sadly will be the dumb stat in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution will be. I'm so used to putting the numbers on the bottom. I'm going to do that. I prefer them that way.
Fair enough.
Sorry
I prefer doing it the other way around myself.
I prefer doing it that way. At least I'm actually keeping in track with everything else then.
Fair enough.
So the 15 is going to go in con. I'm going to have a 12 in my dex, and I'm going to have a 13 in my int.
Perfect. Okay.
So that is a.
That's a +3.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a +3. I'm trying to work through them again. +1. That's a +2. That is a +1. That is a +0. That is a +4.
Holy shit! +4. Nice. All right. And yeah. Now we'll worry about. You can worry about filling in your ability, your all your scores there afterwards, because you're going to need to pick stuff. You're going to need to pick stuff for your background and your class anyway. When I know you've decided to go for Ravager, which is unconventional, but it will work with your multi-class later. And plus, as a Strixhaven student, you get one free first level spell, which you get to cast once per day anyway.
I also have access to detect magic through being an occult dragon as well.
Yeah.
So I do in fact have two spells that I can cast once per day, at least at the moment. So I'm not going to be fully out of abilities just yet. I'm just now.
And 2 free cantrips. Let's not forget about the 2 free cantrips.
Definitely, that's not something to go squandering very much.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, it's class. That's why it's class here.
Yeah. So we'll work on your class before we work on your background.
There we go.
I think background is what you should always pick last anyway.
Oh no, I see. I always do that in a slightly different manner.
Do you?
I always pick the background after I've picked the class. That way, then I'm getting all the skills and stuff together.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, okay, fair enough.
That way, then you're not colliding skills with one another.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Like I'm having with this situation, unfortunately, due to the background that I'm going for, being a Silver Quill student. As part of being a Silver Quill student, I get Intimidation and Persuasion as my 2 skills from that. But I'm already getting Intimidation from the class itself. So I need to actually look back to find what other skill I can use instead of using Intimidation from the class itself.
Yeah, so Silver Quill, you get Intimidation and Persuasion.
Yeah.
And 2 languages of your choice on top of what you already know.
Nice. Very nice.
As an occult dragon, I would recommend something like something that's not very common, like say Celestial and Infernal. That's just an example off the top of my head.
And then we've got Intimidation. Intimidation and what was it? Sorry, Persuasion.
Persuasion, yes.
Persuasion.
You two languages of your choice. You also get a bottle of black ink, an ink pen, a book of poetry, a school uniform. Yeah, and a pouch containing.
You've already seen the character picture.
Yeah, and a pouch containing 15 gold pieces. So there's the start of your hoard. Oh, hello, Faye. Welcome in. We are making our Strixhaven students. For our campaign, we are going to be playing a party of dragon students. Well, they're going to be playing a party of dragon students. We only have 2 of our players right now, and yeah, so we're Strixhaven with the Battlezoo Dragons. Yeah, so Faye, I'll tell you what our rules are. Strixhaven goes from level 1 to 10, but I have a rule for this game, where you have to take 3 levels of the dragon class that comes from Battlezoo Dragons, and at least another 3 levels of either a half or full caster from D&D. And then the last 4 levels, you can choose anything you want. You can multi-class again, or continue leveling either the dragon class or the multi-class, or a bit of both.
Please excuse my absolutely abhorrent spelling.
Don't worry about it.
Terrible.
Yeah. Abyssal and Celestial. Good choices. So let's see. What else do you get? Yeah, you also get the Silver Quill Initiate. And you must choose... Yeah, so... also, you get to choose between Dissonant Whispers and Silvery Barbs for your first level. And Silvery Barbs and Wither and Bloom are crazy good spells. I've never had a chance to multiclass. You know, I've actually never tried it myself either, though I've always dabbled with the idea of what I'd like to do
multi-classing dependent. It's fully dependent on when you decide to do it, but also which class you decide to multi-class into, because there are some incredibly powerful combinations. But if you take it at the wrong level, you've basically just neutered yourself.
Yeah.
And if you've not got the right stats to be able to multi-class properly, it can also neuter you quite badly.
Yeah, so you got to be careful with your multi-class.
Yeah, especially with the multi-classing that I'm doing in this, with this specific character, it'll actually flow quite well together because of the beginning dragon class that I'm going, and then the multi-class that I'm taking afterward. I'm going to work. Yeah, it works quite well together in and of itself, anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, for the first 6 levels, they have to work with their 2 multi-classes, because here's the thing: the dragon class from Battlezoo Dragons is very customizable, but we also don't want it to be too samey at the same time. But there's 45 sub-races of dragon, and there's so many different draconic gifts and evolutions that it's very unlikely they will be the same. But I want to be careful and also put in some spellcasting multi-classes that would fit the Strixhaven setting. So yeah. But yeah, what happened to your player? Do tell us while we're sorting out Stella's character. We'll be doing Oni's character next. Actually, Oni, have you been able to decide on which dragon you want? So yet?
I have a rough. I'm still kind of looking between like 2 of them. But I have an idea, I think, nearly.
I have a few. You've already let us know that you're picking Witherbloom, so
maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not anymore.
Oh, maybe not. You could be a Lorehold for all I know.
I'm going to take Vicious Mockery as my first cantrip.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a very, very good one. I'm also going to take Sacred Flame.
God, imagine getting roasted by a paladin, like, you know, just like a paladin just like tearing into you.
You're not meant to be telling them that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, shit, you're right. Whoa. My bad.
I mean, I heard nothing.
Neither did half the chat, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyway, next...
First level Bard or Cleric spell.
Ooh, that could be a fun mixture.
Yeah, Silverquill has Bard and Cleric stuff in it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I've just realised I could totally go for Identify.
That's a good one!
That's actually really helpful. That's really helpful.
Oh,
I could also go for Silvery Barbs.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna say
I see what happened here. Faye is just sharing what happened to one of her players.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Warlock broke the pact with the evil patron and devoted himself to a homebrew deity of heroes. Oh, wants to go Paladin. See, Paladin and Warlock are a good multi-class, but like...
But you need to go Paladin first for it to be good. Well, no, not necessarily.
No, what you need to do is you gotta make sure that your patron and you gotta, like, people forget Paladins can be evil and Warlocks can be good, and they can both can be
very true.
Yeah, so like they're...
I'm going to bring up a single, like, really, really well played multi-class of Warlock Paladin.
Are you the Hexadin?
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, the Hexadin, but not quite. I'm actually talking about the character.
Oh, I know who you mean. Ford.
Yeah, I was going to say Ford.
Yeah, I looked at my copy of Tal'Dorei Reborn and I remembered Oath of the Sea. Like, yeah.
Ford is an incredibly good example of a paladin and a warlock done well. Because whilst yes, Ford in the later parts of the campaign, spoilers by the way if you haven't watched it, he throws the Scimitar of the Seas into lava.
Yeah.
Effectively breaking the bond with his patron Uk'otoa.
Yeah.
At the time. Uk'otoa. He then gains this sword. I'm trying to remember the name of it now, off the top of my head.
It doesn't matter.
Star Razor.
Doesn't matter. Star
Yeah.
Razor. That's right.
He gains the sword of Star Razor, and by effectiveness, he gains paladin levels, but his warlock patron is the sword. He was a hexblade warlock.
Yeah.
His sword becomes his patron yet again.
Yeah.
So he gains access once again to all of his warlock spells and all of the warlocky stuff, but now with a tinge on it of the Wild Mother.
Yeah.
Rather than any of the sort of Ukatoa style of stuff.
And I have to say, Ford was also Travis's best build out of all his characters. Absolutely his best build by far. Like, Grog was powerful, but Grog got so much like additional magical shit to become a really powerful barbarian, whereas Ford, even if he didn't have Star Razor, he'd still be really powerful. Grog kind of needed his belt, his gloves, and his axe to be all magic items to be as insanely good as he was.
And then Chetney is...
I don't want to talk about
Chetney.
Chetney. I hate Chetney.
I love Chetney so much!
I love Travis, but I'm like, dude, Chetney is so annoying. Anyway, I don't watch Campaign 3, so I'm biased in that.
I was going to say...
It finished last night. Campaign 3 is officially over.
I'm glad, because I did not care much for it.
I mean, the only thing I care about is like what level they actually got to, but...
Yeah. What level did they get to?
If I remember correctly, 15, because in the final battle they got a god boon where they basically got 2 temporary levels. They basically fortified. The god said they got a power up where they became level 17 just for the fight.
I heard that there was a second calamity, alright.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about Critical Role. Even though you guys can choose the world of Exandria as an origin point for your students if you want, so that is there. Also, any magical subclasses that come from Tal'Dorei Reborn or Explorer's Guide to Wildemount are allowed in this, and also the feats from Tal'Dorei Reborn are allowed, but they only come. But only when you level into them, because the only stuff you get from first level, the only feats you get from first level are your Strixhaven ones, which is already a free feat at level 1, all right, and it gives you another one at level 4. So you're getting plenty. You're getting plenty.
I fully understand that, and you kind of did right at that table by doing that. By having the new deity take over the bond of the warlock, and becoming the patron of the warlock. But sometimes it's kind of just fun to have them fail miserably as they try and cast their warlock spells.
Yeah,
but I'm a very good DM at times.
Yeah.
Or what I like doing, say in that situation, one way I would have probably done it is new warlock subclass. They just get a new type of pact.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But sometimes it's also fun to go to quote both Matt Mercer and Chris Perkins, because Chris Perkins was also saying this a long time. You can certainly try. Is not what I was going to say.
Oh. Yes,
you can certainly try. That is. Everybody thinks that was a Matt invention, but Matt is just repeating what DMs have been saying for decades. A lot of DMs. That was a DM meme before Matt. I love Matt, and he's not claiming responsibility for that. Other people are attributing it to him, though. So anyway,
no, but he's the one that's brought it to be as a bigger phenomenon as it is.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Anyway, so
back to character creation.
Out of curiosity, so the Strixhaven Initiate spell that you get, if it's a ritual spell,
yes,
would I be classified as a ritual caster as a dragon?
Yes.
Awesome. That means I'm definitely taking Identifying.
Yeah, there you go. The player at the time wasn't sure if we wanted to stay warlock or not. Oh yeah, that happens. There's always a little bit.
That can happen.
There's a lot of remorse with first character choices. I can understand that.
So I now have a once a day ability.
There we go. That's lovely. Okay, so what is next out of your character? You still have to pick your first level your dragon features.
Yes, I do. Before I actually started showing you this, I was actually in the process of doing the Draconic Surge from first level.
Yeah, the Draconic Surge is a great one. I love the Draconic Surge. Basically, if you hit an opponent with a claw, you can then attack with your bite, but you gotta negate your dexterity or strength. You're choosing strength. So you have to remove your... So instead of doing, say, 1d6 plus 4, which most characters do, it'd be 1d6 plus 2. Also be a plus 2 to hit instead of a plus 4. That's essentially... But that's only if you've hit with your claws first, and you essentially get a second free attack as a bonus action, which is so fucking cool.
One thing you're actually somewhat misunderstanding there, Grip. You only take it off of your damage.
Oh, only off the damage. Okay, so that's fine then. Yeah. That's even better.
You still get it because you are still classified as proficient with your bite or your claws.
Yeah.
So you still have that proficiency to hit them. It's just you're not doing as much damage.
Yeah. But still,
which is very, very good still.
Yeah, it's still amazing.
Very good.
It's still amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So bonus attack
after claw attack.
And
it's only for your bite or claws. You can't do it with a weapon, which is unfortunate.
Attack. Why has that kept that on? There we go. Bonus action attack after claw attack. There we go. Then I get the evolutions, but I shall have a quick look over them.
Yeah. There's plenty of good evolutions at level 1. Some of the evolutions aren't great at level 1. You gotta wait till you get to like a moderate evolution before they're any good. Which is the size one isn't too bad. You don't actually change from a size. You don't grow from a size small or medium when you pick that, but you do get a chunkier bit of health, which isn't bad.
With regards to that, do you still get all the bits below it as well? So say I took moderate evolution size at level 6.
Yeah.
Would I get the lesser evolution variant of it as well?
I think it's included in the higher level ones.
Well, it doesn't actually say.
I would look if all it does was make you bigger but didn't increase your highs, then that would be pretty pointless. So I would say yes in that case, from my point of view. That's what I say as a DM. So yeah, you could change your size large. We got them.
Okay, hang on a moment. Sorry. When advancing an evolution, you must do so in order. For instance, you cannot skip straight from the lesser evolution of size to the supreme evolution of size. You must have taken each one at a time. While some evolutions have 5 tiers of advancement, many evolutions only have 3 of 5 tiers.
Fair enough.
3 of the 5 tiers.
So size, you get better health, and then when you grow in size, you also get extra reach with that. But I think you do. I don't think it counts for large, but everything above large, that's when you start adding 5 feet to your attacks. But anyway,
yeah. Anyway, to be honest, I think I will go for size rather than scales.
Yeah, because that'll give you 2 extra hit points right away.
Well, and also, that'll give me more.
Yeah. Also, the average of 10 HP is higher than the average of 8 HP. You know.
Certainly is. But I'm also going to be wearing armor anyway, as it is. So I'm already going to be getting effectively what is the dragon scales armor without the need of doing any of that, because I get that as part of my starting equipment. I get chainmail armor as part of the starting equipment. Should I be proficient in them?
Fair enough.
Which I will be. So I shall go with the evolution of size.
Evaluation is what you're spelling there.
I know I can't spell for shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't work. No.
It's girl math, not girl spelling. Yeah. Oh, hello there, engineer. Sir DM, I rolled an 18. I want to shoot fireball at that family of 4. Oh my gosh.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
I cast fireball.
Why do I get the feeling that at least one of our friends within this is going to be saying that at some point in time?
Yeah. Look, trust me. I imagine. Look, I'd be surprised if some NPCs weren't doing it. This is a spellcaster college and the D&D variant of that spellcaster college. Prismari probably have that problem on a daily basis because they're the elemental art college.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
I will have to
evolution lesser put in. Put in size lesser because that's the one you got.
Sorry, you will have to bear with me for one moment. As,
did it freeze?
The sheet has decided to fail miserably.
Well, as long as you saved as you went.
I'm saving it just now.
Oh, is it back?
No, Sky. It's back enough that I can save it, so I'm just going to quickly pull it back up again, like that, and then we'll just close that one.
All right, cool. What have you been doing? Need any ideas and stuff? That's my only talent. Well, right now, Stella is making her character for our Strixhaven campaign. We're using Battlezoo Dragons to make our students, and essentially, I made a bit of a rule that they have to spend their first 6 levels. 3 levels have to go into the Battlezoo Dragons Dragon class, and then another 3 has to go into a multi-class. Now, the Dragon class in Battlezoo Dragons is very versatile. Anyone can, if the entire party took that class, they can make dragons that are completely different from one another because they have these feats that are essentially called gifts and evolutions that will make your dragons completely different from one another. Anyway, so that's what we're doing, and the multi-class has to either be a half or full caster, so like paladin, sorcerer, wizard, etc. That's what we're doing.
That's all I need to put in there. Hit dice. D10.
Yep, there you go.
What's next in this list? Evolutions. It's my archetype.
Yeah, your archetype, which you are picking Ravager, which is an unconventional choice, but you gave me a good reason, which I have agreed with. If the players can tell me an idea, I wish I understood these words. I'm sorry, I'm stupid new to D&D, and that's okay. That's okay. What we're doing is character creation. We are using a third-party source, which means it's something that's not belonging to D&D. We are playing the 2014 5e game. We are not using the new 2024 rules, because I don't like them for one, but if you're using that, don't worry about it. So our rules will be slightly different from that. That's all I can say. But yeah, we're just doing character creation. We are making 2 dragon player characters. Not dragonborn, dragons.
Okay, correction. I'm going to take both size and dragon scales.
Oh!
Because I get to do that as a Ravager.
You do, that's right. So yeah, we're basically making busted dragon characters that are going to be... I don't know which rules I'm using. I just make NPCs and races. Oh, cool. And give them away to other DMs. Well, here's the fun thing about Strixhaven. Strixhaven is a college for magic users. And there are a bunch of NPCs. There's already a bunch of pre-written NPCs in the book. But they... Essentially, there is a chat. You can befriend, romance, or make enemies with all these NPCs as much as you want. So if you have an idea for an additional student, throw it at me. Yeah, they could be any D&D race. Just don't give me human, because there's so many pre-written humans in there already. It'd be nice to have some variety for the players to romance.
14 plus.
But yeah, feel free to throw some ideas there. You're more than welcome to.
16.
I will credit you if I do end up taking it, engineer. Big buff orc mommy. Fair enough. Mine are a bit weird. Like, I have a cursed dragonborn that was born under a full red moon. That sounds like a dragonborn that came from either Taldore, that either came from Exandria or the Dragonland setting. Which would also be weird because the red moon in D&D, if it's not Dragonlance or Exandria, the red moon in D&D is usually Sardior's palace. Sardior being the younger brother of Tiamat and Bahamut, who got stupid lore in 5e. I'd rather use his 3rd edition lore because his 3rd edition lore is actually good. But anyway, I digress. Sardior is the god of the gem dragons, whereas Bahamut's the god of metallic dragons, and Tiamat's the god of chromatic. Yeah, cursed Dragonborn this morning. I love Dragonborn. You've come to the right place. We love dragons and Dragonborn here. In fact, we're all dragons on this stream right now.
I'm actually only going to be a dragon temporarily. I'm changing.
Oh, you're changing? Oh.
I'm gonna be a werewolf.
Fair.
You're evolving.
Fair.
You are evolving. Oh, correction, you're de-evolving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But the whole full red moon thing still fits your theme at least. But yeah. Just some ideas there. So yeah, don't be afraid to throw some weird ideas at us because I could pretty much figure out how to fit that into like Strixhaven. Basically, he carries the mark that gives him all the strength of a dragon, but not the body. So he's strong to the point where his own attacks would break his fists if they hit. Sounds like a glass cannon. Like it's that works for Strixhaven. So he wears a set of enchanted armor to suppress his strength to a superhuman, but a manageable level. I could see a character like that at Strixhaven. Yeah.
I now need to have a look. I don't
take a lot of homebrew though. I'm going to say that.
Don't need the spells just yet. Don't need the races just yet. I need martial weapons.
Martial weapons. Well, you can either take the Dragon Ravager ones, or you can roll for gold and buy some. You can use the 15 gold included in your background on top of that if you want to buy some. Up to yourself. Because you're not really going to need an Explorers or Dungeoneers pack.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Yeah, because you're going to a college, so you might as well roll and buy. So the rolls usually are, I believe, for the dragons, I believe it's like 3d4 times 10. If I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm actually taking the specific equipment that you start with.
Okay.
Which is a martial weapon if you're proficient, or any simple weapon.
Well, you are proficient because you're a Ravager.
Exactly. I am going to actually take the Warhammer.
Oh, okay.
1d8. And that is bludgeoning damage. I like a bit of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Helps with them skeletons.
I can just imagine, like, she's using the bludgeoning damage when she's staying in her human form.
Yeah, she's just running around and she's just going to be like, whack.
Yeah. Just
smack someone. Then just sharpen her claws and just cat claw someone.
Yeah.
Take a bite out of someone in a nice way, and then just tear off their throat as the other side of it.
And some of the students are into that kind of thing. I mean, there is a Dampier goth girl in there.
Hey, I'm into it.
only your dragon has competition for the hot goth Dampier.
So, my only minor concern is the fact that I don't start with a shield.
I mean, you have 15 gold. You would be. I would allow you to buy it.
I can actually buy it. I do have enough money to buy it.
Yeah,
that's good.
I also have a kobold that. Oh wait, I also have a kobold that was adopted by dwarves. I do love a kobold, and forged himself a set of armor and enchanted it so he could channel electricity through it. Yeah, that sounds like a kobold artificer. But yeah, I could make a kobold like that. Just give him some electricity spells, and that's easy enough. I also have an idea for a kobold student as well. I'd make that one a student of Quandrix, though, the one you're describing. He'd be a student of Quandrix. Or Lorehold. So, either way.
What is it? 3d4.
The one I'm thinking of is from Prismari.
I am actually going to roll for gold because I've just realised that if I roll for gold, my character already has a decent amount of AC as it is at the moment.
I'm going to change back to roll 20 then, so so we can see the roll.
Yeah. $90 gold from that.
Holy shit, that's a great roll, man. That's a great roll, girl. Jeez, 90 gold. Yeah, you can buy all the shit you need with that. You can get your martial weapon, you can get your armor, you can get your shield. Easy.
100. That is 105 gold to start with. A warhammer is 15 gold pieces, and a shield is 10 gold pieces.
There you go.
And that's all I need. So I'm down to 80 gold pieces.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm down to 80. I mean, I could technically have taken a shotgun because it is classified as a martial weapon.
Let's not go there.
To do that.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny.
Oh,
so I have an armor class of 18 to start with. My initiative is
+1. Oh, hold on. Engineer said that you made 2 whole sub races for kobolds. Oh, please, yeah. Please write that in while we're making our dragon characters. We love kobolds here.
Yes,
they're such good little beans. All right. Oh, hold on now. The screen's not sharing anymore. Oh, what's that not sharing? Oh, it is. Never mind. Oh, I get it. Yeah, Discord does that stupid thing where they put the screen share on turn it off when you're tabbed out. It's so dumb.
Yes, it is. It is exceptionally dumb.
Mountain kobolds and iron skin kobolds. Okay. Nice.
+2. So my strength is a +63. Yes, totally. I've got a +63 to my saving throw on strength.
Jesus Christ.
God,
yeah.
I hate when I fat finger that sort of stuff.
Yeah, look, you're talking to someone who fat fingers stuff all the time, and I work writing.
Giggity.
Jesus.
I have a +6 to... Hang on a minute. I have a +6 to my charisma saves already.
Yeah. Yeah, already. Just
me getting charmed.
Yeah.
Find me getting charmed.
Yeah, I believe. Okay, so once I imagine that you'll probably boost before this campaign is over. You'll boost your charisma to 10, and by level 10, your charisma to 20, so you have a +5. And by level 10, you should have a proficiency of you'll have a saving throw of +9 by the time for charisma.
You're actually incorrect.
What?
With my class that I'm going, the multi-class class that I'm going.
Yeah.
Let me just find it again. Yes. So level 6, so which would be like level 9.
Yeah.
Whenever a friendly creature within 10 feet of me makes a saving throw, including myself, they add a bonus equal to my charisma modifier to their saving throw.
Oh, so you'll have a +14 charisma save.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Jesus,
Not to then mention like every other stat that I will have an additional +5.
So at bare minimum, you'd be rolling a 15, which is most saving throws right there. I don't think anything at level 10 would be making you roll over that. Maybe an 18, but if you only 1 in 20, go on.
Yeah. I was about to say, taking my current stats as gospel here, with the only stat changing being charisma. I'm looking at a +8 for strength, a +6 for dex, a +9 for con, a +6 for int, and a +5 for wisdom, and a +14 for charisma.
Wait a minute. Engineer says that they've made iron skinned kobolds, which are kobolds that went insane because they went in contact with an eldritch being, but they know martial arts. They're basically insane kung fu eldritch kobolds.
That is brilliant. I love that. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
Kung fu eldritch kobolds, kung fu eldritch kobolds.
Nice.
Needs an extra word in there, I think. Yeah.
D10, and I have 1. I missed out the D on that one.
I always put 1/1 out of that, so you know how. Yeah, your full total. That's how I do it anyway. But yeah, 12 hit points at level 1. 12 hit points at level 1. That is pretty fucking good.
12 hit points at level 1 and an AC of 18.
Yeah, you're the tank.
Try and hit me.
You're the tank.
Try and hit me.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yes,
I know. Anubis will be trying to be it will try to be tanky as well. I can just imagine him trying to do the same.
So my strength, that is a +5 for that one. My charisma, that's a +4. Intelligence is a +1. Wisdom is a 0. Charisma is a +4. Intelligence is a +1. Medicine is wisdom. That is int. That is also wisdom. That is charisma. That's a +6. I am also going to be persuading people, apparently.
There you go.
I am not only the tank, but I will be persuading, intimidating, and why did that knock off intimidate? No, I should have intimidation actually. Thank you.
Yeah, that sometimes I've noticed that that this PDF does fuck up sometimes. When you click one thing, it knocks off another thing. I don't know why it happens. If that happens, I'd redo the PDF in Foxit. It usually fixes it. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get this down for now. Okay, so right, don't forget to put up at the top there your background as Silver Quill student. I just love that there's a dragon named Silver Quill out there. Well, actually, I'm gonna check out your dragon's full name for your college, because you might as well know.
What alignment should I be? That's the question.
Well, let me check what your dragon's alignment is. That'll help.
And we are doing a milestone.
Yeah, you level up through the year, so it'll be milestone. Yes. This is a milestone written campaign. So this is the Quill Dragon. Don't jump so many pages on me. Where is she or he?
Oh, I have to roll from the Silver Quill trinkets.
Oh yeah, roll for the Silver Quill trinkets. That's always fun. Oh yeah, your dragon is Shadrix Silverquill. Shadrix. And Shadrix is true neutral.
Oh, just like I actually quite like that kind of character.
Yeah.
Shadrix. I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well.
Yeah, that's he.
I'm sorry. I can spell Shadrix perfectly the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't spell some other things after a great many.
Yeah. The really cool thing about his breath, half of it does radiant damage and the other half does psychic damage.
Nice.
So he is psychic radiant breath.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I was going to just roll a d6 and we'll find that out. So /, 1d6.
Chadwick Silverquill also has a really cool design, but then again, a lot of the Magic the Gathering dragons have actually really cool designs.
Fair enough. Number 4. A forged permission slip granting access to the special archives of of the library.
And you've got a good you've got a forged document and a. I love Kobold.
That is the perfect one.
Yeah. You love Kobold NPCs and away from it. You know what, Engineer? I'm going to tell you some good news. I am going to make a sidekick character that will be popping up sometimes. That is a Kobold student of Prismari, and his name is Graffiti. Because he loves art so much. His name is actually Graffiti. I've made him before, but I'm definitely going to be using him for this game. I planned to run Strixhaven years ago, but I haven't had the chance yet. We're fixing that. So, Graffiti is going to be in this game as a sidekick.
Okay. So, I need to do the personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. And that, I think, will be the last thing I need for her, apart from defining character details, of which I can write them down.
Huh?
No problem. So... say whatever I need to in order to maintain high social status. I like that.
Yeah.
Not how my character would be, but I like that in particular. Prefer saying blunt truths.
Right, so Stella's nearly done, guys. We've already got our first student for our Curriculum of Chaos.
So she is going to be a very, very potentially antagonistic character. Because she prefers to say the blunt truth over a petty lie, and she doesn't particularly care who his feelings get hurt.
Yeah. So basically, a child or teenager with autism doesn't realize how blunt they are. That was me. That was me when I was growing up. I was that kid with autism who didn't realize how blunt
that was
and
so
brutal I
me
was.
as well. This is going to work so much perfect, like so much better than I thought it was going to do.
See, I know I can catch myself now, but there was a time where I was like, oh, I was that. Oh, wow, I shouldn't have been saying that. That was incredibly rude and mean. I did not realize it went over my head, but yeah. So what is your ideal Stella Skysinger? Stella is playing Stella. Like Terry Crews playing Terry Jeffords on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's just convenient. You can refer to yourself in the third person.
It is so much more convenient, to be honest. It is so much more convenient, because it means that everybody, when they refer to me, are referring to me correctly, and also referring to my character.
Yeah, there you go.
So I kind of understand who I'm talking to. Anyway, sadly, the backgrounds don't actually give you personality ideals, bonds, and flaws, so I will have to make them up myself.
Okay.
Which is going to be quite fun. Either that, or I pull up the student background.
Student background, there's a few fun ones in there, alright, if you want to use that. There's also the Scholar. The Scholar would have a few good backgrounds for this, good suggestions for this as well. Scholar and Student, both those work. Let me see, where are the backgrounds? Backgrounds, page 125. Have the
Closeted
physical.
Scholar. That sounds... Oh, character creation. I might have to have a look into that one in a second, actually. Sage background. There we go. Perfect. So... That goes so well. I'm sorry, that goes actually so well. You'll see in a second. Logic.
Yeah, I see it there.
Our logical thinking. She tells the blunt truth. She doesn't like to lie, and she doesn't let her emotions get in the way.
Alright, so Bond then.
Bond. That also fits way too well, albeit I'll have to slightly change the wording.
Of my fellow students.
Yeah. My fellow students. It is my duty to protect my fellow students. That's why I'm the tank.
There you go. Now your flaw.
Ooh.
Look, 6 on flaw is kind of hilarious. But I doubt that would fit.
I mean, it kind of would, but it also kind of wouldn't.
Yeah, it'd be a bit breaking, but remember, these are just suggestions.
No. Number 5 fits so well.
That works. That works.
I speak without really thinking through my words, inevitably insulting others.
Yeah, I mean, it fits with Bond. It fits with personality traits and ideals. So.
Yeah, that works just a little bit too well.
All right, I think we have Stella finished.
Yes, again, apart from the character description, but that will come. You will have to wait and see for that one when the character gets fully unveiled.
All right, Oni, have you figured shit out yet?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, pull up a stream of your character sheet. We already rolled your stats, so.
Here we go. It should be up now.
I see it there. Watch stream. All right. You've already put in your +1 and +2, have you?
No, not yet.
Okay. So, first things first. Oh, you've chosen an astral dragon. Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh. My own personal astral dragon. Yes. I like it.
Stella was originally planning that. Hold on, I'll get you the tokens for that now as well. Actually, I'll have to send them to you later, but yeah, the Astral Dragon tokens are quite nice. You just pick one and we'll use it.
Yes.
Yeah. They have 2 frills on either side of their jaws, which is really cool.
Yes, you just send it to me and I'll pick it and then I'll let you know for next time.
Yeah, I think the second one might fit you better because it's a dragon casting a spell. But yeah.
Yes, and I've decided I'm going to go to Dragon Mage.
Cool.
Nice.
Which gives you an extra gift.
Yeah.
Yes, which is here. If I go up to it so people can actually see as well while we're in it.
Oh yeah. Dragon Mage. Bonus proficiency, Arcana, Nature, or Religion. But don't pick Arcana, because Arcana will come with your Strixhaven background.
Okay. So I will probably go Nature.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Let me just go into Nature and just do a little +1 real quick. +1. And then I can fill the...
Just out of curiosity, which Strixhaven background are you going for?
Quandrix.
Quandrix, very nice. Oh, you're going to get your fractal mascot. You picked it for the mascot, didn't you?
No, actually, because for my multi-class, I'm gonna go into Wizard, and I'm specifically gonna go Chronology Wizard.
Ah, a Chronomancer, very nice.
Oh, so we're going to have a time mage.
Yeah, which is weird because there is actually a Chrono Dragon in the book as well.
There is a time dragon, but that means I'd have to have Charisma as my spellcasting modifier for that, and then that will clash with... Yes, they are Charisma. They don't have it. They have the Time Dragon.
Yeah.
If I go down to it real quick, have their bonus in Strength or Dexterity, and so none of the magic ones. And it says your spell modifier is either Intelligent, Wisdom, or Charisma, whichever your dragon.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So no, you might want to pick Religion because your skill proficiencies from a Quandrix students are both Arcana and Nature. So Religion is all that you have left.
I will go Religion.
So yeah, Religion, Nature, and Arcana. You have all of those. Yes. And you only get 1 bonus language, but yeah, 3 languages is good.
Yes.
Don't mind me over here being the language person.
Silver Quill is all about speech, so that makes sense that they'd have 2. I think Loreholds get 2 as well because they're the history buffs. They know dead languages. Yep. Lorehold also get 2. I think the other 3 only get 1. Prismari get 1. Quandrix gets 1. What about Witherbloom? Witherbloom gets 1. Yeah. You also get your own choice of artisan's tools as a Quandrix student.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go calligraphy.
Okay.
You'd think calligraphy tools.
Yeah, you'd think that would, but then again, yeah, the Quandrix students are all artisans as well, so that does make sense. It is a very friendly college for artificers. But then again, if you pick the alchemist subclass for artificer, Witherbloom would be better. But the other 3, yeah, they kind of go to Quandrix. Although, at the same time, Lorehold study warfare, so those can fit in there too.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, I think the other.
D&D Beyond has ruined me. It has been so long since I've done an actual physical character sheet. My brain is like, how do I do this again?
Don't worry. Myself and Stella do this all the time.
I haven't done a physical character sheet in so long. I'm so used to just doing D&D Beyond and like.
Again, you have myself and Stella here to help you.
My brain is just going completely kaputty.
Like, it would be nice if there was a third-party replacement for D&D Beyond that we could use that actually had... Oh, don't worry. People can come and go as they please, engineer. Don't worry about it.
Spells and all I'll pick after, because that's...
Yeah, worry about the spell. What you can do is you can fill in how many spells you have for the time being. Oh, and also, don't forget, as a Quandrix student, you get 2 free cantrips and a free first level spell. And that first level spell you can cast once per day for free. We can also use your spell slots. So
4 cantrips.
Why did you pick 3rd level? We're starting at 1st.
Sorry, my brain just went to because I know what we're going to be doing.
Yeah,
sorry.
So you know 5 cantrips and 4 spells.
4 cantrips and 4 spells.
Yeah, because 5 cantrips and 4 spells.
Where are my spells gone?
That, 3rd page at the bottom.
Yes. So.
Just put 3. Just put 5 there at the top, and you'll know what's coming afterwards. So 5.
5 and then 4.
And put in your spell slot total 2 there.
Yeah, spell slot total 2. It's been a while.
Yep.
Spellcasting class. Spellcasting ability is.
Did you say anything I should know in the meantime? Not really. Well, I did mention that kobold. That I am putting in a kobold sidekick for the party in case they need an extra party member some weeks. He will be a kobold that specializes in graffiti magic, and his name is Graffiti. So yeah, he will be basically just.
When is it again? We're planning on starting this again.
We haven't got it. We haven't got an official start date yet. We're going to wait till everybody has their characters made first.
Okay. Because I was actually checking today, so I actually might hold off on making the character just for now. I need to talk to you about it.
Oh.
Yes. So unfortunately, I was just realizing the dates of things there, and I might need to talk to you about it, but I can still make the character so we have it ready.
Well, don't worry about it, because here's the thing, Oni. We're going to try and take a West March approach. So I'm actually planning on having maybe some extra players for when the main players can't be there, so people can sub in and out.
Yes. Okay.
So don't worry about it too much. And you won't miss out on levels if you don't show up, because the school year is progressing anyway.
Yes. My walking speed is what again?
30.
30, okay. Walking speed is 30, and my initiative is my 10 plus my dex, which is 2, so... No, sorry, that's doing
it's just your dex mod. It's just your dex mod.
Yeah, I don't know why I was doing the 10, sorry. Brain
you're thinking of your passive perception.
Yes.
Your armor class
is I
10,
don't. Yes,
plus your
10.
dexterity modifier.
Yes,
Unless
that's
you have
why.
other things outside of it.
Yes, so it's
If
12
you've taken like
base.
dragon scales or something.
Yes.
I mean,
Which I actually.
As a Quandrix student, you do have a pouch containing 15 gold pieces at least. And you can roll for your gold.
Yeah. Which again? I type in. Isn't it 3d4?
3d4 star 10.
Yeah.
So slash R. No, slash R. Space.
3d4.
3d10. Oh, sorry, yeah, 3d4, sorry. Star 10. And then when you enter it, it'll come up with
80.
80.
So 95
nice.
gold. You're just 10 less than Stella got. So we can figure out. Like, I recommend just buying leather armor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my
armor.
equipment for now, and then I'll sort it all out.
Leather
after.
armor, and also like crystal for your spellcasting focus.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just gonna put...
you've got on the side there, GP. It's the second box from the bottom.
Yes. So 80. 90. Sorry, 95.
Yep.
And then I'll do all that after, because when I talk to you, I'll just do all the basic stuff for now, because this is something I might have to like not play for a while.
Wait, hold on. I have 3 types of names. Okay, Deimos, the Undying, Silver Bullet. Ooh, or just Buttercup. All 3. These 3 are kobolds, by the way. We do love a kobold here. I love those names.
And then my hit point is, what's the dice for?
A D8. So your hit points are a
D8. Yeah.
Plus your Constitution modifier. No.
Yeah.
Level 1, you do not roll them.
Oh yeah, we don't roll them. Yeah, I didn't know. Sometimes they just don't. Some people I know don't.
No. When it's a level 1 character, you always give them the maximum hit points for level 1, and then you start rolling after them.
Yeah, so it is 10 plus 3, so you got 11 hit points to start with.
Yes.
Do you have the increase to size?
No, 8 plus 3. He only rolled incredibly well for the Constitution.
I put my 17 into.
You see it there?
My con.
Yeah. No. Sorry, math. Working properly.
But I do think I might size out one of mine for the extra help, because the wizard.
You could, but you can also take the scales. That way you don't have to buy armor. But it's up to you.
Yeah.
There it is. Dragon scales.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I was about to say, as a wizard type character, I would personally say you probably want to go with either dragon scales, resistance, or flight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want to
flight. Having
the
ability
flight,
to fly,
definitely.
Having the ability to fly as a spellcaster means you can stay out of the range of most creatures.
Yeah.
And just
where will
them with
features and traits? So I'm gonna do the flight one.
Oh yeah,
you get one as part of your.
I know you're picking intelligence as your spellcasting modifier, but which spellcasting list are you going for? Are you going for sorcerer, druid, or cleric?
Let's go sorcerer.
All right, so you're going sorcerer with intelligence casting. Very nice.
I think that's a bit more interesting.
Yeah, the sorcerer spell.
Yeah, sorcerer spell list is usually charisma.
Yeah. See, that's what's so great about the dragon mage, because it's a customizable spell. You get the choice between sorcerer, cleric, or druid, and then you can choose either int, wisdom, or charisma. And then you can multi-class into one of the other ones, and you can get like an insane spell casting. And here's the weird thing: the dragon mage is a half caster. It's not as physically good as the Ravager, but it's still pretty physically imposing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it got into a 1v1, it could still do very well in a fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just not as well as the Ravager, though.
I mean, look at your health already. You're a single hit point lower than I am, and I'm going as a melee-based character.
Yeah.
So you already have a significantly bigger pool of hit points than most any caster in the game.
Yes.
I think cleric is the only caster that I think gets higher than that, or gets the same as that. I need to double check. Don't remember.
Have all that sorted.
Bog on.
Efficiency bonuses plus 2 at this level, isn't it? Or is it plus 1
Yeah,
at this level?
2 at 1. 2 at 1.
No, it's 2.
Yeah. So, and then my saving throws are which? My saving throws are
Charisma and Constitution.
Yep. Basing it on the fact that you're going with the spell list
from
sorcerer.
Constitution and Charisma.
You're essentially mismatching the 2 weakest casters in wizard and sorcerer.
Yep. But with a chunky dragon to balance it out.
So you already
plus 3, 2, and 4.
So already, by the way, you're already sitting with like 3 hit points, 2-3 hit points more than what you would be if you were playing just a standard wizard or sorcerer.
Oh, and don't forget to put your bite and your claw into your attacks there.
Yes. Bite.
Your bite is a D6 plus either your strength or dex mod. You'd want to go dex because your dex is higher.
6 attack bonus is 1d6 plus 2, and then my claw.
You're proficient, so it'd actually be plus 4.
Oh yes, I am indeed. Plus 4.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry. Did you say dex? Oh yeah. Sorry. Yes,
dex
I am.
or strength.
Yes, I'm gonna go that one, and then claw is the same. Is it 1d6 as well, or is it 1d8?
It's a D4.
1d4, and then because I'm gonna go. Yes.
So to let you know, there's also a thing called Draconic Surge. So you have to attack with your claw first. If you land a hit with your claw, you can use your bonus action to make an attack with your bite. But you can only roll a d6 plus 2 plus your proficiency bonus because you can't have just to reduce your damage a bit. It's good, but it's not too good.
You don't add your proficiency bonus to the damage.
Oh, it's not your proficiency bonus. You have to keep your dex. You keep your dex, but not your proficiency. But it's still to hit. It's still plus 4 to hit. It'd just be if you roll.
Yes.
To hit. It's plus 4 to hit, but your dexterity is plus 2. So yeah, it would be a plus 2 to damage.
Mm-hmm.
And if you landed a strike with your claws, as a bonus action, you can then bite someone, which would be a d6 damage, but you wouldn't add the plus 2 to it.
Yeah.
That's only if you were using Draconic Surge.
Yeah. What is my flying speed?
It starts as a jump with the lesser evolution. You don't get to fly until you're moderate, which is if you take 6 levels in Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's still 4 levels in Wizard and 6 levels in Dragon, so you'd be pretty good.
1d8.
Actually, let me see what that build would be like. I've got the books here. 4 levels in Chronomancy Wizard and 6 levels in Dragon Mage. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty powerful. Especially if you have the flight.
Don't forget, your passive wisdom is actually your passive wisdom perception. So whatever your perception score is, if you're proficient in perception, you also add that to it.
Which I am not.
Actually, that would be bad because you'd actually have 3 evolutions and 3 gifts, not counting the extra gift that you get from being a chronoman. Not counting the extra gift that you get for being a dragon mage. You'd have 3 evolutions, 4 gifts because dragon mage, and the flight. You get to move your stick up to moderate evolution.
My acrobatics.
But also the flight at moderate level is only on your turn. If you're not supported by something whilst that flight is active, or once that flight ends, and you end your turn, you will drop.
2,
So
3
it's a good flight, but it's more situational than you would expect.
Yeah.
Still not bad.
Like the flight in that situation. Oh yeah, definitely not bad. I would definitely not say it's bad at all.
5, 2.
It's essentially Spiral's Glide.
Yeah, it is effectively just glide.
So,
And I take it that both of you are choosing to be size medium because there's really no advantage to being a small dragon except for maybe fitting in smaller spaces.
Yes. And it would fit more with the character style that I'm going with.
Yeah. Honestly, I was kind of considering small. I won't deny.
If you're considering small, I won't stop you.
Yeah. Have I done this right? I believe I have.
I'm trying to create my token with a custom ring around it as well.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I'm waiting to get the ring though. I'm waiting for someone to send it across to me because I
should get a custom one.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, actually, I can send you the portrait version of the sorry, what you chose? What dragon did you? The cult dragon. I can send you the portrait version so you can actually get a better ring version. And we know so far, he might change his mind, but we know Anubis is going to play a magma dragon. He really wants to be a magma dragon.
I think I have done that right. Let me scroll up here. Where is it? Proficiency in your arcana, nature, and religion. And because I am so that actually is that. I have that all filled out.
You should have more skills than that, I feel.
Yeah.
I've got 5. I had 4 before I got acrobatics from.
Yeah, you get bonus proficiencies for your subclass. You get your class abilities, and then you get your class skills, and then your subclass skills as well. So let's see what your subclass is.
Okay, subclass. My subclass is Arcana, Nature, and Religion, and then just from the class is Acrobatics, Animal. Let's go History because I don't have that one. And let's go.
Animal handling would fit with Quandrix.
Let's go Perception, actually.
Well, that's not a bad shout.
So I get to add that to a 4. And I get to turn that.
The Quandrix.
And I get to turn that to a 5.
Quandrix is Nature and Arcana, then you get Acrobatics, Animal Handling, Arcana, Athletics, History, Intimidation, Nature, Perception, or Survival.
And I get Religion from being a Dragon Mage.
Yeah.
Proficiencies.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in Strixhaven, while you're playing, you can join clubs. There are clubs you can join in Strixhaven. Clubs and societies, which is the essential college experience.
So yeah, you would also...
Simple. Ledor. And focus. Magic. I don't know what that means. That's arcane focus.
Yeah. I go for the crystal. The crystal is the cheapest thing you can get for an arcane focus, and it's easier to carry. You could get a staff, but staffs are a bit bulky. You could wear crystal around a chain on your neck, for instance.
I am probably going to do crystal, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't technically have one at the moment.
Yeah, well, you don't need one yet.
Exactly. Mine comes as part of it being painted on my shield.
Yeah.
And that's okay with that for now. I'll actually go into the spells now quickly because why not? The rest won't be too hard to do.
Yeah.
Or don't I get a feat from being a?
You get so at level 1, as a dragon, right? So so you get 1 evolution for your class, but you also get 1 free gift for being a dragon mage. You get to choose 1 evolution, 1 gift. You already picked flight as your evolution, didn't you?
Yeah, I did indeed.
So we're going to have a look. Level 1 gifts is what we need to look at now. So first level gifts. Actually, let's see if there's any unique to the astral dragon here, because there might be something that would be useful for you here.
Yeah.
Let's see here now. You can change shape if you want. If you want to take a humanoid form, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. Dragon scent. You already have perception, so that you don't need that. Let's see here.
I was tempted before I went astral. I was tempted to go forest dragon.
Oh, actually, planar infusion. Any planar dragon. Astral's a planar dragon.
Oh, planar infusion.
Oh wait, no. This requires us to be role playing with hordes and campsites. You're going to a college, so that might not suit you at all. So yeah, bit of a shame there. Hold on, there's still a lot more. Just making sure. Soaring leap. When you flap your wings, you make a mighty leap as an action. You can jump up to 30 feet in any direction, but you fall if you don't end up or jump on a solid surface. It doesn't actually work well with your with your glide already. Like your glide kind of already does that, so that'd be a bit of a waste. Let's see here now.
You have
You know what? Let's go Infernal Aid.
But you need an Infernal Ancestry for that.
Or the Dragon Mage archetype.
No, you need both. You need both.
Oh, you need both.
That isn't an and or. That isn't an or. That is an and. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that that's not the or. That's not the and. That's not or. That's and.
Unfortunately. I would have sworn there was another Astral Dragon one at level 1 because I've read through this book.
There is. It's called Resilient Mind, but you require the Unconquerable evolution.
Oh, yes, that won't be any good.
What's the Unconquerable evolution?
Oh, wait. Listen to this. Dragon's Endurance. You, as a bonus action, you surround yourself with a magical protective field, preventing harm before it can reach you. You gain temporary hit points equal to twice your dragon level. That's not bad.
So that would basically mean that the higher your dragon level, the higher amount of points you're going to get.
Yeah, and
Unconquerable gives you access to a strength or intelligence saving throw straight away. And you get that, and then you can take Resilient Mind, which means you become proficient in Wisdom saving throws. And whenever you fail a Wisdom saving throw against an enchantment spell, you can use your reaction to re-roll the die as and use the new result.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go Draconic Cantrip just for a free cantrip.
Okay, yeah, 6 cantrips. Why not?
To be honest, I still haven't actually gotten the Draconic gift from my race from just being a dragon. I was considering that myself.
Go for it, guys.
And I think I know what cantrip I'm going to pick for that.
What?
I'm going to pick Spare the Dying.
Oh, solid choice.
Yes, Spare the Dying is a very solid choice, actually.
Just purely so, if we don't have a healer, we have a...
Well, here's the thing. You guys will have someone multi-class into a paladin at least, so there will be some lay on hand action. So.
There'll be lay on hands. There'll be access to cure wounds.
Also, two of the spell lists that you can pick as a dragon mage is druid and cleric, which have healing spells.
Yeah, I know. My inner druid player's like,
I know druids aren't default healers, but they have the options. Is all I'm saying.
No. What I mean is my inner druid player is screaming at me to, why didn't you pick a forest dragon?
I see.
And then go druid, multi-class into druid, and be like the ultimate. It's like I am the forest incarnate.
Oh yeah.
And then you take, well, the thing is, then you take the moon druid, right? And then when you wild shape, you still contain most of your like draconic ancestry. So you become like a dragon with, you become a bear with like draconic scales.
There you go.
Okay, where are my spells? Let's go down to spells.
Oh, the spells aren't in the spells. You chose didn't you choose the sorcerer spells? You go to the player's handbook, Tasha's guide, and yeah, here's the spells you can choose from. All right, Strixhaven, player's handbook, Xanathar's guide, Tasha's cauldron, Fizban's treasury of dragons. I don't think Von Richten has any, so I'll skip that. Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, but you'll get there when you hit your multi-class. But yeah.
Yeah.
So for now, Strixhaven, Player's Handbook, Xanathar's Guide, Tasha's.
Mindsliver, definitely. I love Mindsliver.
There you go.
Mindsliver is a very
Actually,
very good spell.
I don't think there's any cantrips and fizzbands or first level spells, so you can ignore that till you get some second level spell slots.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take Mindsliver.
Well, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Spare the Dying, Mindsliver. Shocking Grasp, because why not?
Yeah, Shocking Grasp was a good one.
Prestidigitation, because I just like that spell because it can be so funny what you can do with it sometimes.
Yeah, you can either...
Especially when your DM lets you have a little bit of fun with it.
Don't forget as well, as part of your background, you get spells.
Yes. Prestidigitation.
Yeah,
you get the Strixhaven Initiate feat, which for you will get either Druidcraft, Guidance, or Mage Hand.
Oh, Guidance.
And you get two of them.
Guidance is a good
Guidance.
One.
So you take Guidance. You can take Druidcraft or Mage Hand as well.
Yeah, you can get rid of that number 6 now, by the way, because you don't need any more for that.
Yeah. Let's go.
You got 6 already. Oh, is that? That's 5. You got one more. One more. Put it at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go Mage Hand, because Mage Hand is always fun. Just Mage Hand is handy. That way, I have a bit of.
You know, when you're leveling, you're running out of space for your cantrips, so you're going to have to figure out a place to put your extra ones.
Yeah, I'll put them into like the notes section, like I do with everything else. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna swap out Prestidigitation and go Fireball, because then I have 3.
Yeah, but attacks. But yeah, you got 2. You got an extra attack spell. Good idea.
Yeah, I got 3 attacks and then 3 utility.
Good shout. Good shout.
Wait. What is that?
And then for first level. Let's go. I have 2 spells, so let's go.
I know exactly what I'm taking now.
Oh, you picked your extra gift, have you?
I've picked the gift. The gift is going to be the Draconic cantrip for me.
Oh.
Magic missile,
and I have to speak to you about it at the end of this all. Once we've had it as a way to flavor it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm cool with using existing spells flavored to suit your character.
Yep.
Magic missile.
Magic missile's always a good one.
Yes, very very good.
Don't forget that you also get some pondering spells as well at first level. Silvery Barbs, controversial because that's actually a Silverquill spell.
No, Silverquill just gets spells from Bard and Cleric, and that just so happens to be one from the Bard spell list.
Yeah, but Silvery Barbs is actually from it was invented by Silverquill.
Yeah, it was invented. Yeah,
that's the lore of that silvery barbs came from Strixhaven.
Chaos.
Right. Okay, I was never aware of that.
Yeah, your college is the one that invented silvery barbs. You're the dragon
I should
who
have taken
founded it.
silvery barbs. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's go mage armor because mage armor never hurts.
I mean, you can get
you
can get silvery barbs at a later level because technically, even if you're a paladin, your background adds that to your spell list.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go shield.
Yes, it does. It does once I hit level 2 in paladin.
Yep.
Once I hit level 2 in paladin, I'll get silvery barbs as well as dissonant whisper. That's a very good spell, actually. Dissonant whisper.
There we go. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go magic missile, silvery barb, chaos bolt, and shield.
Don't forget, you also get one from your Strixhaven.
Yes, which is I actually don't know.
It is anything from the druid or wizard spell list.
Oh,
there's your druid spells. You're worried about that. Yeah,
druid and wizard.
There's also the expanded quantric spells. Like you also get entangled, guiding bolt, enlarge, reduce. Oh, vortex warp, which was invented by quandrix. Aura vitality, haste at third. Those are your third level ones. And at 4th level, you also get control water, freedom of movement, and then at 5th level, you get circle of power and pass.
So how many? I get 4 spells, so I can take off.
You get one. No. You get this as an additional.
Oh, as an additional. Okay.
And then you also get the additional quandric spells on top of that.
Okay.
Well, you've already written down the amount of spells you know, because you know 3 from being a dragon, and you get the 4th one from being a quandric student, because that happens because of the background. So yeah, you have your 4. You have your 4.
Yeah, so I get 2. So I get 2 more than just
shield will come from the wizard spell list then. So you then get entangle and guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt is always helpful. Guiding bolt right up the butt. And entangle.
Might as well get rid of that 4 as well because that'll give you an extra slot later on.
Yeah, that's not a little bad spell list actually, all things considered.
Oh, it's not a bad spell list.
Yeah, you only get 2 regular spells, but which one of those is your first level spell that you get to use once per day? Because it'll have to be from either the quandrix as first level spells or the wizard or druid first level spells you picked.
Let's do shield.
Shield.
I was going to say it will more than likely be the shield spell, given that comes from the wizard spell list.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just gonna write beside it. Free once a day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Do I need to do anything else in it? Because this is all like the customizable shit, and that's all.
Well, we should work. We still have to put in all your class features and your and your inventory and your backgrounds, ideals and things like that.
Very true. Okay, let's do the ideals and stuff. So, I will. What do I want to roll? A d6?
No, just pick it. Whatever fits your character.
Okay.
So, first off, you get to choose your personality traits would be coming from your quandrix background, but the rest you have to pick from sage. Students.
Okay. What are? Let me go to backgrounds. Where are they? There we go.
Oh, I have the book here. I can read them out to you.
Yes, please do.
All right. So quandrix. Let's see here. They should be. Where are they written? Oh, suggested characteristics are actually here we go. Quandrix personality traits. Oh, and you also need to roll it. You do need to roll a d6 for your trinket though. But we'll worry about that. So first personality trait. When I find a subject I'm interested in, I won't stop studying until I know everything about it. It keeps me up at night. That's 1. 2. I hope this all makes sense to me one day. Until then, I'm going to keep faking it. 3. Equations and patterns come naturally to my mind. I wish friendship came just as easily. 4.
Yep. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 4.
4. Okay. I believe I'm always the smartest person in the room. Oh my god, you two are going to be like water and oil. Alright, I'll roll a d6 for your trinket there, by the way, because you get a Quandrix trinket.
1d6 slash R 1d6 2.
Let me read this out. A blue knit hat that looks a bit like a bottle folding in on itself. You got a hat. Your dragon wears a hat.
And it looks like the just for the fun of it, the Michael D. Higgins teapot.
Oh, I know that one. The Michael D. Higgins teapot, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a little Michael D. Higgins.
Fair enough. Michael D. Higgins. Right, so now we gotta sort out the rest. Now we gotta sort out the rest of your dragon features.
Yes, yeah.
We gotta enter those in. Well,
I'm
remember,
just gonna do my
are the
ideals
PDFs.
and stuff first.
Oh yeah. So for your ideals, you want to go for just the regular student background or sage background.
Let's look at student first.
Oh no, sorry, scholar or sage. Scholar or sage. Those are the two you want.
Scholar.
There's a H in scholar. Right between the C and the O.
Oh, derp. I have the best spelling.
Yeah.
I do not know what you are talking about.
A scholar comes from the same world school does. Cloistered scholar, yeah, that can work.
It'll tell you if you scroll down a bit further
Yeah.
that you have to take the suggested characteristics of the sage.
Oh,
This is
okay,
sage.
okay. So just do sage.
Yeah.
Legacy, because...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go for
So
ideal.
ideal first, yeah.
Let's go knowledge. Can I take 2?
Yeah, you can make a mix of two if you want.
Because what I'm planning, I'll just show you which 2 I'm thinking of for my ideals, is for knowledge, the path to power of self-improvement is through knowledge. And then logic, emotions must not cloud our logical thinking.
Yeah, that's also what Stella picked. So yeah, that works as a double whammy.
We're gonna be so like...
Yeah. Only trying to one up each other. I'm actually
Yeah,
smart.
exactly.
I'm the smartest. No, I'm the smartest. I'm the smartest. No, I'm the smartest.
Bonds. Let's go... let's go. I have an ancient textbook that holds terrible secrets.
Okay.
And then for my flaw... Oh, I'm easily distracted with promising information, or I over... Actually, that one sounds more fun. I look over obvious solutions because I want to do a complicated one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so now let's do all my draconic thingies.
Alright, so Battlezoo Dragons. Get that PDF up there. Oh, your
Yes.
dragon's name is Percy?
Well, actually, you know what? No, actually, I'm gonna do...
Well, you get your breath weapon. As an astral dragon, what is your breath weapon?
Psychic.
Psychic damage. Ooh, that's good.
Psychic damage, and I believe it's a 15-foot cone. Just double
Nice.
checking that now.
Yeah, I'll have a look myself. Astral. Yeah, you're. No.
Oh no, it's
no.
5 foot by 30-foot line.
Yeah, a psychic line. A psychic line. Yeah, there you go. You can
Jet
snipe,
beam.
and it's an intelligence saving throw for that.
Oof.
Which, you know, not great when you're fighting other students, I guess, with that psychic attack. Oh well. You have proficiencies in light armor and simple weapons. You understand Common and Draconic for being a dragon, but you also get an extra language for being a Quandric student.
Let's go Elvish, because why not?
So Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Really play into the I am so much better than you.
Hey, that only counts for elves and Faerun. Most elves aren't snobby assholes.
Yeah, but that's the fun part.
I do not like that stereotype.
Neither do I, because I rarely play elves that are smart, but
let's see.
The only time I do elves like that is when I'm playing a high elf, because I like to play up the high elf part.
Okay, yeah, high elves are like that.
Yeah, like I'm actually a true elf. No other elves are actually true elves, because we are the higher ones.
Yeah, and then they meet the elves from the Feywild, and they're like shit.
Yeah.
They technically rank above them. The Eladrin actually rank above them.
Best elf race.
Anyway, let's see here now. You already picked that. You actually have proficiencies in light armor and simple weapons.
Yes, I do indeed.
Yeah.
Which I have down here.
We're skipping your breath weapon. Okay. So your breath weapon is a 5 by 10 foot line. It's a intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
2d6 psychic damage, and the DC save for it is 8 plus your proficiency bonus, so 10 plus your con, which is 3. So your saving throw for your breath weapon is 13 so far. And you can use it once per long or short rest.
Yes, that I know.
So just have it somewhere where you have it marked that you've already used your breath weapon. I like to put like a little, in brackets, a 1 out of 1, and then you can change it to 0 out of 1 once you've used it.
Yeah.
It's just it's just a good way to remind yourself.
Yeah, I'm leaving a space in the middle, because then I can just put a little
An X or
slap.
something. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here now. You get your Draconic Surge. Your Draconic Surge is basically, you make an attack with your claws. If it hits, you can use your bonus action to then use your bite, but you only do a d6 damage instead of a d6 plus 2.
Yeah, I probably won't ever use that, but still.
You never know. And you you also get 1 evolution.
Yeah, which I've done in the flight one.
Yeah, flight, okay. Just going to go over to Dragon Mage, because you do get a gift as well.
Yeah, which I chose as cantrip.
Oh yes, okay, you got all that sorted then.
Yes.
Yeah, all that's left is you chose it. So your Dragon Mage chooses from the Sorcerer spell list and uses Intelligence, so have those marked down.
Yes, that I do indeed. I will put that into my little notes. Just go. Where's the notes? I'll put it into additional. So, Sorcerer spell list. There we go. Sorcerer spell list.
All right. We're pretty much done with.
That's pretty much everything we need for that. For now, the rest I can just do.
We have two of our students sorted for our Strixhaven game.
Nice.
All right. So yes, close the stream. I'm also going to close the window capture on that. So we're back to having the Strixhaven map there. Also, you're going to have a fractal mascot when you hit level 4, so look forward to that.
Yes, I'm going to make it. Let's see what I'll make him look like, though.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here now. Let's see here. Oh, I see your token there. Hold on now, Stella. Yeah, I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send that stuff to you now that I have the chance. Real quick. But yeah, we got a lot done, guys. So,
How heavy should she be?
sorry.
I was saying, how heavy should she be?
I mean, how heavy would a
Not a
medium-sized dragon would be? They don't actually have a table for that.
She looks like a young girl. Young as in 26, but still.
Yeah, I get what you mean because like we had a big discussion about characters looking too young, and it's like,
yeah.
There you go. Like how neither of us, like I remember both of us going how neither of us like what's her name from Final Fantasy 14 from Dawn Trail, Sphene. Neither of us like Sphene because she looks 12.
Yeah, she's not very.
Yeah, I don't get why a lot of people simp for her because like I know that technically Sphene is supposed to look like a young woman in her 20s, but they failed on that aspect.
That's why I don't like Lala.
Yeah, well, see,
that's why I don't like Lalafels.
The problem is Sphene's not a Lalafell. She's a Hjor.
Well, she's not even a Hjor, but that's
technically her racial equivalent. Her racial equivalent. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Oni, I'm going to send you. You can choose between these two tokens. Sorry, folks, you guys won't be able to see these, but don't worry, I'm sending them cool stuff. Actually, I'll send you the portraits. You can use a token maker then to turn them into tokens as you like. Here are the two Astral Dragon tokens that are in there. You can choose your preferred one.
You just. Yeah, I'll just pick, and if you want to, I'll go with the first one.
Oh, you see them? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to turn that into one.
Well, there's already pre-made tokens. If you want to, I'll send those to you if you want to have a look at those.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's just have a quick look at those ones. Yeah.
There's ones that are already tokens. It's just if you want to make it into like a fancy token with a fancy border.
Oh yeah, I'll just use the first one. Yeah, let's go with the first one.
First one. Fair enough. Alrighty. And with that, we're kind of done. Was there anything else we needed to go? Oh, actually, yeah, Stella, you wanted to say what you wanted to flavor your cantrip as, or do you want to leave that for after stream?
We'll leave that for after stream.
Okay.
So that it's a surprise for everybody. I don't mind other players knowing for the time being, but when that comes to fruition in the game, that's going to be a surprise for everybody.
I'd say we're running out of time in our... Oh no, we got some time left on the music, so we can keep that rolling there. But yeah, okay, so we have two of our first year students ready for our Curriculum of Chaos. We just need a few more, and hopefully we will get a few more characters to play as well. I cannot wait to see more of our students. I love that we have 45 different subspecies of dragons to pick from. So we can keep it we can keep a nice variety. Yeah. So any other thoughts, guys, on your characters?
It's certainly gonna be interesting.
Definitely. Absolutely gonna be interesting. I am looking forward to playing this.
All right. I will ask you also out of stream, Stella, what subclass of paladin you're thinking of. Out of stream, of course, because I don't think you don't want to share it on stream, do you?
I'm more than happy to, if you would so like me to do.
I won't tell you. I won't stop you if you wanna.
Close everything else down. Get the paladin up. So I was originally thinking of going with a crowns.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
But I'm kind of a bit up in the air whether I go for one of three now, which would be Crown, Conquest, or Vengeance.
Ooh, Vengeance would be an interesting... Why? Ooh, because Vengeance, normally you have... Something has to happen for you to want to strike Vengeance. Then again, your oath won't happen until you hit level 3 of Paladin, so maybe something will happen while you're playing.
Maybe, or... Again, something that I have as a bit of a potential backstory element to this. So again,
Yeah.
this will be discussed off stream.
Yes.
But a potential backstory element to it may or may not fall into place.
Yeah, that's true.
If you so agree with it. If you so agree with the statement.
I'm not saying no.
You may in all fairness, because it may go against what Battlezoo Dragons is actually doing, but I don't particularly know at this moment in time. But
Fair enough,
that one's a discussion.
Yeah, I will say that we are going with the lore that you guys have taken the Lux Eterna ritual, so it's easier for you guys to fit in the college, like literally fit.
Yeah.
Because like even though this place was founded by 5 dragons, the college is not dragon size.
Yeah, it's not specifically meant for 5 dragons.
Yeah, it was founded by dragons, but it was not like it does not fit dragon-sized students or traditionally dragon-sized students.
What was it? A little side point was you were talking about the possible subclass. Did you see the new paladin subclass is coming from the Inner Arcana?
I'm not allowing that.
I know, but I can tell you.
Go ahead.
Just for side bits, out of a noble genie, a genie subclass for paladin.
That kind of has me intrigued, actually. Albeit, I don't think it'll be very good. It has me intrigued.
I mean, there's already the warlock pact of the genie as well.
I will just put that in the Discord just so you can see the.
Yeah.
Same as there's a purple dragon knight is back.
Oh goody, the worst fighter subclass from the original 5e.
It's completely changed. It's a dragon rider now.
Oh, okay. So it could actually work. It could actually work for a Dragonlance campaign as well.
Yeah.
You get a pet amethyst dragon.
Oh, so they're bringing. Okay, so they are bringing the gem dragons in. Okay.
Yes.
But it uses the purple dragon companion stat block, but it's weird.
Fair, okay. It's still that's still weird, but okay.
There is College of the Moon Bard, which is like a Healy Bard.
Okay. That's just taken from both the cleric and the druid there.
Yeah, and knowledge domain is back.
They've updated the Blade Singer Wizard.
Yeah.
That's a different one.
But to be honest, the one in Tasha's was perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Winter Walker Ranger.
Ooh,
I guess I think that's a reference to Dritz. Because apparently the new ranger does get like an animal companion by default now, I believe.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. For rogue, Scion of the Tree. So like the dead tree.
Okay.
Bellfire Sorcery.
Oh, this is all Forgotten Realms stuff. Yeah, this is me going. Like Forgotten Realms. If you like it, fine, but it's gotten way too much D&D content, and I'm like, pretty much every other setting is cooler than Forgotten Realms. I'm sorry.
Total we have 8 different subclasses, which is an update to the Knowledge Domain Cleric, the Purple Dragon Knight Fighter, the Blade Singer Blade Singer Wizard. We have the College of the Moon Bard, the Oath of the Noble Genie Paladin, the Winter Walker Ranger, the Scion of the 3 Rogue, and the Spellfire Sorcerer. I'm surprised they haven't brought out one for Monk. But also, I'm surprised they haven't brought one out for Druid either.
Yeah, well, you know my stance on all of this.
Yeah.
Not touching it. Not touching it with a 10-foot pole. If someone's going to discuss it, I'll leave it to Tiefling Melissa.
Who is still on her subathon.
Yeah, that, like, it's not healthy. I'm sorry, it's not. I love and support Melissa. She's one of my favorite creators, but Jesus Christ, like, yeah, I don't believe in uncapped subathons, and I also don't believe in 24-hour subathons. It's like, yeah, okay, I gotta stream every day for the next couple of days for this number of hours per day. There should be a limit. There should be a cutoff point. I
mean, you stream for 18 hours a day, and then you fall asleep, and then you get up, and then you stream for another 18 hours a day.
Yeah, but
and
like
you keep the stream going whilst you're sleeping. You just turn your mic off.
The problem with that is it's going to destroy your computer.
It depends on your computer, to be honest.
Yeah, but even the best computers have their limits.
Anyways.
Yeah. So we've got our character sorted out. We got our Strixhaven students sorted out. I just gotta sort this. I just gotta set this all up on Foundry VTT at some point. But we will be continuing our character creation here on Roll20 for the time being, and we will be running it on Fridays. I know Lilith is busy for the next while, but because we're going to be doing a West March, we'll figure out some of that. I know Anubis definitely wants to be in here, and we do need to have additional players. So we'll figure them out later. Clint will probably want to play.
I guess didn't Clint say he wanted to play?
Yeah. He just wasn't able to be. Him, Anubis, and Lilith were not able to be here this week. So maybe they'll be here next week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And we want to have. I think we're going to have like at least one backup player because not everybody is going to be here for every stream. But yeah, I'm looking forward to running a Strixhaven campaign. I'm excited for it. It's going to be very Discworld, like the college in Discworld. So many people compare it to a more popular Magic School franchise, but I'm just like, it's a college. It's set in a world where it's not a secret school either. So the comparisons are, and also you don't get sorted into houses. You choose a college based on what your character wants to study. It's way more like the colleges in Discworld than it is in the Little Wizard Boy franchise, written by Hatsune Miku. But anyway.
Okay, that is a very different way I've heard of it being called.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of people have been comparing it to the wrong franchise, is all I'm saying. There's so many stories that are based on actual colleges or wizards in fantasy settings, which this is. Whereas I'll just say it. Harry Potter this setting is not based on Harry Potter. A lot of people like to compare it to Harry Potter, but here's the thing. This isn't a secret society of wizards. No. This is actually in a fantasy world where everybody is aware of magic. It's not a big secret. You don't get sorted by a sorting hat. You choose what college you go to because it depends on your field of study. It's not based on your personality. It's based on what you want to do for a magic career.
Do you know what?
What?
I heard this a little bit ago, and I didn't fully believe it until I actually sat and rewatched all of the Star Wars and all of the Harry Potter series.
Mm-hmm.
But Harry Potter is just a shitter version of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's also a shit-turn version of The Worst Witch. J.K. Rowling plagiarized a lot of other authors.
Yes, I fully understand that.
It's the Worst Witch mixed with Star Wars.
Whilst it hurts me entirely to say that because I love both franchises.
Yeah.
It is the God's honest truth. Like, it is just a shitter version of Star Wars.
It is. But anyway, we gotta figure out who to raid out to now because we're pretty much done here. And hey, another video that will. Oh, proof. Okay, cool. Let's see who else is on. Although I haven't raided out to Rufus yet this week, so Rufus would be a good shout.
Rufus is on. Red Claw's on. Party Demoness is on.
Yeah. Let's see who my friends. I haven't rated out a sea creature in a hot minute. I want to see a sea creature is playing Valorant. Co-working and studying, is that a game? That's a weird ass game. That. Yeah, I think I will go out to Rufus. Let's go out to Rufus then. All right, we're raiding to Rufus then. Party Demoness is streaming at the same time with Kaiju Fluffs, so they've got plenty of viewers between the two of them. And someone else.
Yeah, so in all fairness, so does Redclaw. Redclaw has like 118 as well.
Yeah, so they're fine. They're doing fine. So yeah, I say we go for Rufus then.
Yep.
Alright. Although I will have to raid out to Sea Creature at some point because she was one of my first streamer friends and I have not talked to them in a hot minute. So starting the raid with Rufus. So there we go. So yeah, thank you guys so much. We will be continuing this another time with our other players. Although Oni and Stella, if you two are free on those evenings, you guys are more than welcome to sit in on the call. Because you are players as well on that. But other than that, that's it. That's us done for the evening. Thank you all. Thanks everybody who stopped by to watch. Thanks to Oni and Stella for joining me tonight.
You're very welcome. Thank you for hosting it.
I'm looking forward to when we actually play Strixhaven. Well, sorry, Stella, what were you saying?
I'm saying it's an absolute pleasure, and it's been fun.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I will be back. I won't be back this week, but on Sunday on my Discord we're doing a watch party. So if you're on the Discord, you can join us for that. But I'll let you know what I'm doing next week, which will also be announced on the Discord. So until then, guys, goodbye. And be well. I won't tell you to be good. I'm not your mom.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And we're rated over. Hold on, I'm just going to put on Rufus's audio there.
That's taking so much out of me. Okay, let's duplicate.
Yay, we rated over. Okay, I'm going to hit stop streaming now.